It's their turn to be stars, and they're not waiting for Hollywood casting agents to discover them. Native Americans are writing their own plays and stepping onto the stage. Vicki Curry goes to the Autry in Griffith Park to see what Native Voices is all about.
I've had my scalp a long time, and I aim to keep it.
American Indians. We know what they're all about, right? They fought cowboys and buckskins and beads. But today's Native Americans are challenging that tired stereotype, and this group is using theater to do it.
My upbringing has given me a secret insight into what you call love. To be Native is love.
In Native American culture, so many times our history, our everything has been interpreted by someone else and then represented by someone else. We need live people instead of always Indians caught in time, somebody's image, somebody else's portrayal of Indians.
What'd you bet for that horse?
My life.
This is Native Voices at the Autry, and it's the only theater program in the U.S. dedicated to putting on plays written by Native Americans.
I think that the stories were out there, and I think the desire was out there, but there was no formal program or project that actually provided that time and that arena to develop the work.
Randy Reinholz and his wife, Jean Bruce Scott, are the founders of Native Voices. It started by chance in 1994 when they were teaching at Illinois State University and looking to produce an Indian play.
So we started to call people at the different regional theaters. And they knew of a couple of plays that had been done maybe 15 or 20 years before, but nothing really current.
They eventually found 5 plays and decided to put on a festival.
Pretty soon we realized we were serving a really important purpose for these Native American authors, to bring them together, let them hear their work out loud, let them hear each other's work.
Native Voices became an annual event and quickly gained a national reputation. In 1999, Reinholz and Bruce Scott began a partnership with the Autry National Center in Griffith Park. They moved to Southern California and started turning their project into a full-blown theater company.
We were kidnapped as girls. Toussaint says we might even know the way upriver, but we were too young, we don't remember the way.
Coming here and trying to develop new work in Los Angeles, you have great acting talent that's underutilized, underpaid, and eager to work. The writers really liked what they were hearing. The actors liked being a vibrant part of things. They're able to prove that they can do a lot of different things now. A lot of Native actors find themselves going out for that kind of stoic part, a couple lines here, a lot of looking and squinting, and they really wanted to be the star of the show rather than, you know, like all actors. So these playwrights were Native characters of the stars.
I went with the priests and the nuns. I went to their schools and they cut my hair. They told me to speak English.
Native Voices has become a place where Hollywood looks for new talent. Several of the company's actors appeared in the Steven Spielberg series Into the West, including the star, Tonantzin Carmelo, who was nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award.
Is that why you brought me out here? To find my own people?
Another alum starred in the 2005 film The New World, and Koryanka Kilcher performed with Native Voices when she was just 12 years old.
Adequate.
Sky.
Sky.
And that's the kind of group of actors that we see, that we're growing, and we're anxious to introduce to other people in town and in the industry.
But the focus here is on writers and on helping them fine-tune their work before it hits the stage. Arrogant Starr acted in several Native Voices productions before writing her first play, a one-woman show called The Red Road.
Oh, the last Navajo I saw on TV was being chased by Ronald Reagan. The playwriting process was hard and difficult, and it was something I wasn't sure that I could do, but I knew that I could do it with Native voices because they've encouraged me.
We've really discovered that there's a lot of new talent out there. There are a lot of people who have told stories in different ways. They've been storytellers, they've been traditional dancers, they've been songwriters like Aragon, who are also good storytellers. You sit at a table with them and they tell a story and they're interesting. And so we've worked very hard to nurture and encourage them.
They do this through full equity productions, workshops, readings, new play commissions, radio plays, young playwright projects, and playwright retreats, where writers can work on the material with theater professionals.
And so what we discovered was, as we started to work with these playwrights and give them an opportunity to be in a room with a dramaturg and playwrights and have an audience hear it, that their imaginations were excited and they went back and they rewrote and reworked things, and then they started to be produced in other places.
Native Voices productions have started going on tour and winning national competitions, while being produced by some of the best theaters in the country.
We encourage our playwrights to submit their scripts through the traditional channels, because again, it needs to stand up with the rest of the work. So what we're doing now is we're helping to create those entrees into those other institutions.
But the goal here isn't to write the next Broadway hit. It's about giving Native people a place to speak their mind.
I haven't found a playwright yet here that's afraid to attack the hard work or the hard question. While they may want it to have a broader appeal, the initial impetus for the creation of the work really comes from the idea that I have a story to tell.
If what you say is true, Cristobal, that the Indians and Spanish are doomed to quarrel, then you, with your mixed blood, are fated to be at war with yourself for all time.
Although the stories focus on Native American characters, you don't have to be a member of a tribe to enjoy them. Audiences have included people of all ages and ethnicities.
So it's a really diverse kind of cross-section, a place for a meeting grounds. And then we get to sit in the dark, and then we laugh and smile and cry at same things and find some commonalities out of that.
So Native Voices will continue to give voice to Native people, and they hope to chip away at the stereotypes, one play at a time.
It feels like, no, we're not doing near enough, we have to do more. And at the same time, I never thought we'd get this much done.
The importance of this particular program is, to have a place where our Native community can come see themselves on stage. We have so many stories to tell, and it's time for us. It really is.
The Red Road, the play you saw featured in Vicky's story, will be at the Autry through April 30th. For more information, you can go to their website at autrynationalcenter.org. And that's our program. I'm Val Zavala. For everyone at Life and Times, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.